Okay. I'm Luke. I play drums,
I'm Chris. I play rhythm guitar.
I'm Matt, and I play lead guitar.
Awesome,
and
guys. Go.
and our bassist and vocalist aren't here. Um, they couldn't be here today. They had work, uh, so I'll just introduce them. Mitchell Lestosa, lead vocals, and Matthew Lestosa, bass and vocals.
Awesome. So my first question, guys, is always a fun one. How did you start out the band, and how did you get your members?
Okay,
That goes to
yeah,
you.
that goes
Yep,
to me.
yep.
All right. So, do you want the long version?
Absolutely. Give me as long as possible.
I think I give you this story. Okay,
Yeah,
tell me the
I
story.
told you this, but
I
all
never
right.
told me.
Tell me this.
All right, so this goes way back to like when I was like about 14 at the time, and the only members who are still in the band from this time are me, Mitchell, and Matthew. So yeah, I met them through the band's old vocalist at the time. Mitchell was playing guitar,
Okay.
and Matthew was on bass still. So, but at the time I joined the band on lead guitar. Yeah, I don't know. We were just mutual friends, and again, I was friends with the old vocalist Ranfi. Yeah, he found out that I liked metal and play guitar, and he was pretty much just like, "Yo, like, come jam with us." So we did that, and I think that was around 2015, the summer of 2015, and yeah, and then we had a couple practices, didn't play again for about a year, and then like a year later, Mitchell messaged me and he goes, "Yo, so like, let's get this going. Like, let's do something." And then we met up and started writing for the band's first EP. So
Awesome. And then you guys obviously were you guys already in the picture already, or was that, or did they come on later?
yeah, for a while it was just me, Mitchell, and Matthew, and then for a while we were a four-piece when we first started like shows. We my friend Mike Fiorino, who was the band's original guitarist at that point. It was just the four of us, and then we were looking for a five-piece. We put it online, and one of our friends, Richard, messaged the band page and was like, "Hey, so my friend Matt plays guitar. He's really good. You guys should try him out." We were just like, "Okay."
Okay. Yeah.
We gave him a chance, and we were like, "Wow, this kid's fucking amazing!" Like,
Oh,
this yeah, no, we were just like, "Yeah, this kid has to be in the band." So that happened, and then we were a five-piece for a while. Then Mike left for personal reasons, and then this guy right here, Chris.
I'm the newbie.
Yeah, so he was in a band in our scene at the time called Rise and Resist. He was
Okay.
playing drums with them, and he's a instrumentalist.
I got you. Don't worry.
Yeah,
It's kind of it's
you can
really
just- yeah, you can
you
just-
know it's
this happened
okay.
really fast.
It's
yeah.
really funny how this happened. So Matt and I, we started hanging out in like last November. I joined the band in
Okay.
April, and we knew each other because like our bands like played the same bill. Like
a lot.
Yeah.
like
Most of the time.
almost
Like,
every
3 or 4
single
times.
show like this year, like we were on the same bill. So Matt and I, we would just like get together and we would just write whatever came to mind, and we would just have fun with it and just really just have a good time.
Yeah.
And one day he's texting me, and he goes, "Hey man,"
I remember this.
yeah, no, like at the he's texting me and he goes, "Hey man, I think Mike's quitting the band," and I'm like, "Wait, what?" So then he sends me like a screenshot. He's like, saying that he quit the band, and then I was just like hypothetically, I'm like, I never thought about like being a guitarist for a band, but I mean,
Yeah.
I'm open to it, right?
Dude, I was literally at
And
work.
he's like, I was just about to ask you that, and I called him up on the phone, and I'm like, I will go out and I will buy like a full rig like tomorrow. And he's like, I already talked to the other guys, they seem like they're down, let's get you in on a practice and see what happens. And I'm like, okay, bet. So like 2 days later, I bought a Marshall 412 and an EVH 5150.
There you go.
And, I had some pedals already, so I kind of like organized a little pedal board, and then there we go.
Yeah, the rest is kind of history.
Yeah.
There we go. Awesome, guys. My next question, another favorite of mine. What are some favorite venues you guys like to play at or catch a show at in your free time?
the Palladium, Massachusetts. That's my favorite venue of all time.
Yeah, we
I'd say the Palladium.
Yeah,
The Palladium or Webster even.
100%. Yeah, we all go to shows there all the time, and we've had the pleasure of playing both venues, and it's always just been a really awesome experience. So yeah, shout out to those venues.
Awesome, guys. To kind of follow up the venues, what was the last show that you attended that you didn't play?
For me, the last show that I saw was North Lane Era.
Oh,
Current.
tight.
It was a really good show. Yeah.
Oh man, I don't even remember mine.
I think it was the Blessed Fall show at the Webster. I haven't been to a show in a while.
Oh,
Actually, I don't even
no,
remember.
it was Currents.
Yeah, no.
Yeah, we saw Currents at the
Within
Webster.
Destruction. Who else even played?
It was Currents Within Destruction. I'm blanking too. It was a really good show.
Okay.
Really heavy bands.
Currents headlined. It was an awesome show, hometown show, really high energy. Awesome show. Awesome bands. All like that entire bill was just amazing.
Yeah, I definitely, as I'm wearing like an Era shirt, so I love Era. I like what they do. They're like a killer band. And North Lane, what did you guys think about the new record? I'm curious what you thought, because I know some people are like, yeah, like I'm all about it, and there's some people are like, ooh, I'm not sure. So I'm curious what you guys think about it.
So for me personally, the last like 8 months, Northlane has been pretty much my favorite band, along with like Invent Animate.
Ooh.
And I got into Northlane right around the time that I got involved with this band in 2015 from our old vocalist.
Okay.
And I remember when he showed me Quantum Flux. That sounds really basic, but yeah, he showed me that song, and I was just like, I've never heard anything like this. But back to your question. I really like Alien because it's really encouraging as a musician to see them just kind of switch their sound like that, so like abruptly, and it's encouraging because it's, you know, bands evolve, they change their sound.
I thought it was a band.
Wait, what happened?
No, it's just a cable out there.
Sorry about that.
I like the new album a lot, dude. I like the industrial feel that they went for. It almost reminds me of like a metalcore-ish Linkin Park in a way,
Yeah,
just because
yeah.
definitely like underground kind of like industrial elements, but it still very much sounds like Northland. And I think they pulled it off really well. There's even like that sort of like new metal influence. You know what I mean?
yeah.
100%.
Oh yeah.
The first time I heard the new Northland record, I was like, this is insanely different. But
Yeah.
I kind of dig it. I thought it was
so
pretty
dark.
cool. I'm not a huge Northland guy, but I definitely.
Honestly, me either, but it was a fun one.
Yeah, no, for sure.
Honestly, I feel like it grew on me. I wasn't like, I like listened to the singles and I was like, I don't know how I feel about it, because like Singularity is like one of my favorites that they've done. I feel like, you know, I know some people can say otherwise, but like definitely about that. And when I listened to the new record, I was like, okay, because I kind of I listened to Mesmer a little bit, I listened to Node a little bit, and I wasn't really like too on it, but I love Marcus. I think he's a great vocalist, and I wanted to see him kind of like do something different. And I feel like this record, he, you know, obviously brought like the clean singing about, and obviously, you know, there's a lot of screaming and heaviness to it too. So I'm curious. I was curious what you guys thought since we were like talking about it. But my next question, kind of to follow that kind of trail of stuff, who are you influenced by? Like, what made you want to start doing the whole music thing?
Oh man,
You want to just go like down?
Yeah, sure. So for me, it was Metallica, and it was at a really young age that when I first heard Metallica, I was like 8. When I don't remember which song it was, but I remember after the first song I heard, I just looked at my dad. I was like, I have to do that. I have to do it.
pretty much it's kind of the same thing with me, but with Green Day. And
Oh, yeah.
I was like 8 years old, and I was just like, yo, honestly,
right?
I was 8.
Okay.
No, I was 8 years old, and I was like, oh my god, like these guys are great, and they were my favorite band for a while. And then I started getting into heavier stuff, and I'm like, yeah, I'm gonna pursue this. So, it's a lot of bands.
It's kind of the same for me. Not even to give you like a basic guitarist answer, but I like melodic death metal a lot, and I like 80s metal a lot, and it kind of just evolved into me playing in a band. And like, I totally like, I found Metallica the first time, and I just wanted to be James Hetfield, and like that literally just stayed. So
I feel that.
now I'm fucking doing it, and I'm happy with it.
Yeah.
Awesome, guys. Next question, kind of follow up the influences. Who have you been jamming recently? Who's on your Spotify? What have you been jamming lately?
The new Get Scared record.
Yup.
Oh, okay.
I was
Cool.
dead.
All right.
Phenomenal record, literally 10 out of 10.
Yeah.
It's been on repeat for like 3 weeks now.
You want to come back?
Yeah, I'll come back to this.
So for me lately, it's been like a mix, a lot of weird shit. But definitely Periphery. I've been like deep into Periphery. New North Lane, obviously, and Tool. But old Tool.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, so for me, I had to kind of think about it because I jam like every day. But like Era, a lot of Era, like Augment and Drift. Like those 2 records I've been like listening to on a
Dude,
loop.
that new single was ridiculous.
Yeah.
Oh, Eye of God. Yeah.
Yeah.
And like oddly enough, I found myself recently, like I've loved them for a while, but I found myself like recently listening to Reckless and Relentless by Ask Alexandria.
Oh, that
Yeah,
classic.
I've been just throwing it back. I'm like, man, I forgot how much I loved this record. And then obviously like Bless the Fall. Bless the Fall is like all the time for me.
Dude, I was listening to Watcher the other day.
Oh yeah.
Oh.
Watcher too,
what
actually.
record it was. I don't know why. It was just like,
Yeah, see, that's too far for me.
we listened to
Yeah.
No, that's awesome, and I like that you guys kind of are like, I would have never picked like Get Scared, but I think I'm excited that I'll have to go listen to the new record because if I heard it's good, I'm gonna have to go listen to it because. But
riffs, dude.
The riffs, awesome. Next question, guys. A favorite of mine. If you could pick a song to cover, what would it be?
Waking the Demon by Bullet for Valentine.
Ooh, wow, that was out the gate.
As a band?
Yeah, as a band, absolutely.
Oh, that's
Recreate by Chelsea Grid.
Oh, yeah.
We've been almost covering that song for like
a year.
I would say
like
like
a year
Forgive
now.
and Forget by Miss May.
That's
a
a
good
solid
song.
song.
Oh,
Yeah, we jam that every now and then.
Actually, yeah, we were supposed to. A friend of ours asked us to play like an emo night like themed like cover show.
yeah,
pretty much.
cover set, yeah.
We're gonna go in and play like all like old Miss May I stuff like from Apologies Are for the Weak and Monument, but that ended up falling through, unfortunately.
Awesome.
But, yeah,
Well,
that would probably be my favorite. Yeah.
awesome. Well, if you have any other suggestions, you should let them know in the comments what you feel like they should cover, and maybe they'll get some good ideas. But my next question, guys, is another favorite of mine. Gotta ask, favorite food to eat?
Don't do this to
Oh,
me.
you gotta give me a minute for this one.
Pizza,
Yeah. Although we
a
have-
good steak. A good
Oh,
steak is great.
Oh, okay.
And a good fucking burrito, man. Like,
Oh yeah.
honestly,
I forgot
Honestly, I
about
could go for some Subway right now. That's like where my mind is at right now. Dude, come on.
a good steak, a
steak
good
and cheese,
pastrami.
lightly
Yeah.
toasted. Come on, dude.
Yeah, a good pastrami sandwich.
You can't.
There we go. Well, Subway, you should get on it. Sponsor these boys. Let's get it. You need that Subway plug. Get it. You have like, all right, I'll give you like a good 10 seconds to say why Subway should sponsor your band. Since you're being a spokesperson, I feel like you
The
got
motto is eat fresh.
Eat fresh. We're fresh, dude. I really like your sandwiches. I like your deals. Your cookies are pretty good.
Don't take him
There's
seriously.
a very large
No.
soda selection. All the members of After So That are very large Subway fans.
I worked
Very
at
much
Subway
would
for a month.
appreciate a sponsorship.
I worked at Subway for a month, therefore you have to sponsor me.
Yeah.
I got fired for giving somebody too many olives.
You're wasting the food.
Well, we're gonna at Subway on Twitter so they know it's good, and then I'm just gonna give them the timestamp, and they gotta do it. So hopefully a rep from Subway. Just know that your boy is out here trying to get you that Subway sponsorship. So awesome, guys. Next question, another fun one. If you could pick somebody to collaborate with, whether it be a guest vocalist on your next record or a producer you'd like to work with in the future, who would it be?
Oh, that's so easy for me. I know how to answer immediately. You want me to go first? Or?
Yep.
As far as vocalist goes, I would love to have Garrett from Silent Planet.
Yeah.
And as far as like producer, like engineer, Will Putney. He's produced like all my
Okay.
favorite. So yeah.
I'd say for me, Bo from Bless the Fall or Jared from Bless the Fall.
Of course.
And as far as producer, I'd say like Will Putney or Andrew Wade.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I love Andrew Wade.
Probably for producer, same as me, like Will Putney. Having Chris Motionless on a track would be.
Oh,
Dude,
Yeah.
no, he's one of the best frontmen.
Yeah.
Phenomenal voice, phenomenal dude. That would be Chris.
there we go. more stuff to add on Twitter. You know what I'm saying? We gotta get the game going. I feel like people need to know what's going on. So now they have no reason to check the video out and be like, just trying to give you that plug. But next question, guys. If you could pick another musical instrument to master, what would it be?
Oh, violin. Honestly, yeah.
Okay, this is a basic answer. I would not say I've mastered drums yet. I would say I have a very long way to go. So I'm gonna stick with drums.
Okay.
Undecided.
I don't know. I only said violin just because you get that classical influence and like
Yeah.
the way that if you're gonna like my main instrument has always been guitar, will always be guitar. But like if I had that background in just neoclassical kind of playing, like I'd be able to do so much more on the guitar.
Yeah, that's true.
So
I don't think I have an answer.
You don't have an answer? You're going to pass?
I'm gonna pass with this one.
Okay, awesome, guys. Next question, my personal favorite, because I'm a huge nerd and I love asking this. If you could be a video game character, who would you be?
Oh man, that's gonna take me a second.
yeah, you gotta give me 1 second.
Michael DeSanta from GTA.
Damn it! I was gonna say that.
Oh, yes, my dude.
Ah, no.
I'm about that answer.
I was gonna say Michael.
Honestly, dude, I would want to be the Arbiter from Halo 3.
Oh, yeah.
Like that would be so much fun. Come on.
I miss Halo, dude.
Dude,
I haven't played that in years.
I was playing it last night.
Tight.
Oh, yeah.
Awesome, guys. Are you gonna? No, we're gonna both going with GTA. I'm about it. It's okay though. I respect that answer immensely. GTA love. Always gotta talk about that. But my next question, guys, if you could compile a dream tour, who would be on the lineup? And this is including your band, just as an FYI.
Anybody.
It's a dream. That's so I'm telling you, man. It's a dream. You gotta shoot for them stars.
Eminem.
Oh, okay.
Okay. Hear me out. Eminem, Slipknot, Motionless in White, Sum 41, and Pantera.
Well, I was expecting to hear I was every night.
Wow. All right.
Okay. I got one. A Day to Remember.
Okay.
Motionless in White.
Okay.
Bless the Fall, just because they're my boys.
I knew it.
I got you.
So this would be a big lineup. Polaris, Architects.
Oh. Okay.
Yeah, it's gonna be on mine. Yeah. Okay. So I'm gonna say North Lane, Invent Animate, Architects, and Polaris, but not in that order. I have no idea.
Yeah, definitely not in that order.
I feel like that either happened or should happen, and we're just giving the world some good recommendations for a banging tour. So just so you guys know, that's how it goes. So hopefully one of those many options can happen. But my next question, guys, to kind of follow up the Dream Tour lineup, in your opinion, who puts on a great live performance?
The best show I've ever seen was August Burns Red when they played Messengers from start to finish.
Yeah.
That's the best show I've ever seen. 10 out of 10.
Honestly, one of mine was definitely While She Sleeps.
Ooh, okay.
I really like them, and it was my first time seeing them, and they were the first band on, and they would blow my mind. They were so insane.
Definitely As I Lay Dying.
Yep.
Ooh, okay.
I got really into them when I was about 13, and that was around when they broke up. So I don't know, like that band has influenced me so much personally on the guitar. Like finally being able to see them live was like a breathtaking experience for me.
Have you seen them? I know that they've been doing some touring. I don't know if they hit your area yet, but how are they live?
They were
awesome.
Phenomenal. Like completely flawless. Like the room was just a cyclone of people. I've literally never seen like that before.
It was great.
So awesome.
I was supposed to go to that show.
Dude,
too.
I don't remember
why.
rocked that day, dude. I remember like my shirt was ripped. I was like still like
I remember. right up to me. It was great.
Awesome.
And I was totally okay.
I'll have to, cause I've been meaning to see them live, and the new record is like fantastic. So, I don't know if it's out yet or not, but I know I've listened to it already, and
Oh,
it's
man.
primo stuff. I'm just telling you, it's the good stuff.
I'm so excited.
But
So,
anyway, guys, my next question is another fun one as well. Favorite TV show, favorite movie.
Family Guy. Family Guy. Family Guy and Law and Order Special Victims Unit.
Wow. Okay.
Honestly, that's all I watch.
I almost said Slipknot. I was gonna say
And maybe
I was gonna say South Park, but I almost said Slipknot.
Oh
mine
man.
are in the office. So.
Terminator 2 is a good movie.
Oh, but neither of those are movies though.
Oh,
No,
like
favorite show and favorite movie.
Okay, so The Office, and then
The Office.
and this is gonna be a really dopey answer, but Forrest Gump. I don't know why. I can literally
Oof.
watch. Over
I got
and
you.
over.
I got
Yeah. Love that movie.
For me, it's Bad Boys 2 for a movie.
you. Ooh. Okay.
And they just announced their release date for Bad Boys 3. So I'm like, January 17th. I can't wait.
It's gonna be tight.
Can't wait.
Great.
Awesome, guys. Next question. If you were trapped on a desert island and there was one record you could bring with you for the next month, what record would it be?
Oh my God. I'm gonna say Periphery 3. Black Difficult.
Ooh, okay.
Yeah. That's been like my favorite album right now. Like this week.
I don't know, because I feel like I would end up hating the songs afterwards.
Oh,
yeah,
I'd never,
exactly.
I'd never be able to go listen to that album again, you know what I mean?
100%.
Like a fucking Jonas Brothers album or something.
No.
If I'm losing my mind in the wilderness, dude, and I'm trying to keep my spirits up, I'm not gonna fucking listen to the Jonas Brothers when I leave. Like, I don't care, but
True.
I'll lose my mind enough it'll keep me happy.
I like that mentality. All right. I can get down with that.
Damn, dude, I don't know. I really don't know. Probably from like Monster Wings. I'd say. I like that band a lot. I don't know.
It's a
Yeah,
tough one.
I'm passing.
Passing. All right. Well, if you come up with one, the magics of editing can come in. So if you just know, just shoot me a text and I'll just put it like in the video. But just because I feel like most people don't mention it, but like people will be doing an interview and they'll be like, "Oh my God, like I had all these." They're like, "I had these great answers and I forgot all of them." And then they'll like message me later. They're like, "This is like my favorite thing." So feel free to do that if you forget something and you wanted to throw it in. But the last thing, guys, the most important thing, tell them about your band, where they can find you at, and anything coming up in the next couple months.
Okay.
We have a music video releasing tomorrow, actually,
Yeah.
for our song Alone. And yeah, we've basically just been hard at work on the next record, kind of just timing everything out.
Yeah,
So we do it officially.
the last like 2 months of summer we've been kind of like, I would say inactive, but like we just haven't had a lot of shows.
It's fun time.
Yeah, we've just really been like pushing writing the new record
Yeah.
really hard. It's definitely going in a different direction. Not as you know, not as harshly as Northlane, but we're definitely taking what we did on Into Oblivion, and we're going pretty far with it
Applying some new elements.
for sure. Yeah, the next few months, you know, we're just booking shows. Although in December, to close the year off right, we're doing a few dates through the Northeast. We'll be playing our new record Into Oblivion, start to finish, every night. So we're really excited for that.
That's going to be a lot of fun.
Oh yeah. Can't wait
Awesome.
for that.
Well, you should check them out at So Within, I believe, and check out their music. I think I fucked it up. I know I fucked it up. It is As Within, So Without. Because I know for me, like I fuck shit up all the time, so I'm gonna say it again. As Within, So Without. Links are in the description where you can find out about their band, their music, all that stuff. If you live on the East Coast, come out to those shows. Hopefully play Philadelphia. Go check them out. I'm excited. Their new record, Into Oblivion, is fantastic. I was able to listen to some of the songs off of it. Really enjoyed what you guys are doing. And, you know, glad you're part of the Audio Addiction family now. So go check them out. And if you liked this video, share it, like it, subscribe, and make sure to add Subway so you can get them sponsorships. You know what I'm saying? Get that Subway sponsorship. So let them know. And thanks to thanks to the guys for coming on and chatting.
Thank you so much for having
Thank
us.
you. Yeah, thank you so much, man.
Hey guys, hope you enjoyed the video. Thanks for watching. Of course, if you enjoy what we do, make sure to go check out the other series we do. We do album reviews, we do band interviews, and we do live videos, so definitely go check that out. Hit that subscribe button. It really helps our channel, helps us grow. Make sure to hit that like button as well. Go follow us on social media. That's all down below. We try to keep that as updated as possible. We also made a new website where we'll be posting photos of upcoming concerts and stuff like that, which you can go check out at audioaddictionmedia.com and come get your fix with us, guys. Talk to you later. Deuces.